If you want to shine like a sun, first burn like a sun. I was born on October 15th, 1931, in a small town called Rameswaram in Tamil Nadu, India. My family was not rich, but we were honest and hardworking. My father, Jainulabdin, was a boat owner and an imam at the local mosque. He was a quiet man, full of wisdom, and taught me the values of simplicity and discipline. My mother, Ashiyama, was a kind-hearted woman who always helped the poor and never let anyone go hungry from our home. She taught me to be compassionate and generous, to see beyond religion and status, and to always be humble in life. As a child, I was curious about the world. I would often sit by the shore watching the vast ocean, wondering about the secrets it held. I went to a small school in Rameswaram, where I found great teachers who shaped my thinking. My teacher, Siva Subramania Iyer, once explained how birds fly. He took us to the seashore, pointed at the birds, and told us about aerodynamics. That day, something changed in me. I felt a fire inside, a strong desire to understand flight. I knew then that my life would be connected to the sky, to the science of flying. Life was not easy for us. We did not have much money, so I started selling newspapers when I was very young. Every morning, I would wake up early, collect the newspapers, and distribute them before going to school. This small job taught me the value of time and hard work. I understood that every effort counts, that no work is too small, and that dreams are built with patience and dedication. I always believed that life is a journey of continuous learning, growth, and service. Throughout my life, I tried to understand what makes a person truly successful and happy. I found that success is not about money, power, or fame. It is about making a difference, about touching lives and leaving the world a little better than we found it. Happiness does not come from external things, but from within, from having a purpose and working towards it with sincerity and dedication. One of my most famous quotes is, "Dream, dream, dream. Dreams transform into thoughts, and thoughts result in action." What do I mean by this? Many people think dreams are something we see when we sleep, but I believe that real dreams are those that do not let us sleep. A dream is a vision of what we want to become, what we want to achieve, and how we want to contribute to the world. But just dreaming is not enough. A dream must become a thought, a deep, clear, and focused idea in our mind. And then, that thought must turn into action. Without action, a dream remains just a fantasy. To achieve something great, you must first dare to dream it, then believe in it, and finally, work hard to make it real. I always told young people that they should never be afraid to dream big. But dreaming big does not mean just wishing for success. It means setting a goal, working hard, and never giving up, no matter how many failures come in the way. Failure is never the end. It is only a lesson that makes us stronger. I have also said, you cannot change your future, but you can change your habits, and surely your habits will change your future. This means that success is not achieved in a single day. It is built every day through small habits. If you want to be healthy, you must develop the habit of eating right and exercising. If you want to be knowledgeable, you must develop the habit of reading and learning. If you want to be respected, you must develop the habit of honesty and kindness. A person is shaped by their daily habits. If you change your habits, your life will change automatically. When I think about India, my heart fills with hope and dreams. India is a country with great potential, rich culture, and brilliant minds. But to make India truly great, we must all work together. That is why I said, a developed India is not one where every person drives a car, but one where every person gets 3 meals a day. Development is not about wealth alone. It is about progress, equality, and dignity for all. A strong nation is built not by politicians alone, but by teachers, scientists, doctors, farmers, and every single citizen. We must work hard, innovate, and contribute in our own ways to make India a nation that is not only powerful but also compassionate and just. I also deeply believed in love, not just romantic love, but love for humanity. I believed that true love is not about receiving, but about giving. I once said, "Love your job, but don't love your company, because you may not know when your company stops loving you." This means that you should dedicate yourself to your work, put your heart into it, and give your best effort. But at the same time, remember that a company is just an organization, and its priorities may change. What will always stay with you is your passion, skills, and the people you touch with your work. So, focus on your personal growth, learn new things, and never stop evolving. One of the greatest lessons I learned was that true success is not just about individual achievement, it is about lifting others up. That is why I always said, if you want to shine like a sun, first burn like a sun. This means that success comes with sacrifice and hard work. Just like the sun burns itself to give light to the world, we must be ready to work hard, face difficulties, and go through struggles if we want to achieve greatness. No one succeeds without effort. There will be times when you feel tired, when you feel like giving up. But remember that every challenge makes you stronger. Many people ask me, what is the secret to happiness? I believe happiness is found in simplicity, in curiosity, in service, and in continuous learning. That is why I said, never stop fighting until you arrive at your destined place. That is, the unique you. Have an aim in life, continuously acquire knowledge, work hard, and have perseverance to realize the great life. Every person is unique. Each of us has a special talent, a special purpose in life. The problem is that most people give up before they find it. But if you keep learning, keep working, and keep believing in yourself, you will discover your purpose. And when you find it, work hard with all your heart. That is where true happiness lies. Not in money, not in luxury, but in realizing your purpose and fulfilling it with dedication. I also believed in humility. No matter how much knowledge you have, always remain a student. Be open to learning from everyone around you. A scientist can learn from a farmer, a teacher can learn from a child, and a leader can learn from the people. That is why I always carried a notebook with me. Whenever I met someone interesting, I would note down their thoughts. Learning has no end. The moment you think you know everything, you stop growing. Another principle I lived by was gratitude. Life is a gift, and we must be thankful for every opportunity, every lesson, and every experience. I believe that even challenges and failures are gifts because they teach us resilience. Instead of complaining about what we do not have, we should focus on what we can create. I also had a deep faith in the power of youth. I believed that the future of India and the world depends on young minds who dare to think differently. I always encourage students to ask questions, to challenge old ideas, and to come up with new solutions. The world needs innovation, and innovation comes from curiosity, courage, and determination. Before I left this world, I had one final dream: to see India as a developed and self-reliant nation. I knew that this could only happen if people worked together, believed in their own abilities, and never gave up. I wanted every Indian to think not just about personal success, but about how they can contribute to the nation and humanity. My message to you is simple: dream big, work hard, stay humble, and always keep learning. True success is not just about reaching the top, it is about lifting others with you. And true happiness comes from purpose, curiosity, and love for humanity. Even though I am no longer in this world, my words, my dreams, and my vision remain. If you ever feel lost, just remember, you have the power to create your own future. You have the ability to shine. And always, always believe in the power of your dreams. I was not the brightest student in my class, but I had an endless hunger for learning. Mathematics and science fascinated me. I would spend hours reading, questioning, and trying to understand how things worked. My teachers encouraged me, and I believed in the power of education. When I completed school, I wanted to study engineering. I joined St. Joseph's College in Tiruchirappalli, and later went to the Madras Institute of Technology to study aerospace engineering. Getting into MIT was not easy. My family could not afford the fees, but my sister stood by me. She gave her gold bangles to help pay for my education. That sacrifice made me even more determined to succeed. In college, I learned discipline and the importance of deep thinking. One of my professors once told me that if I could not finish my project on time, my scholarship would be canceled. I worked day and night, completing my task with great effort. That moment taught me that pressure and challenges can bring out the best in us. I understood that when you have a goal, you must give everything to achieve it. After finishing my studies, I joined the Defense Research and Development Organization, DRDO, and later moved to the Indian Space Research Organization, ISRO. It was a dream come true. I worked with some of the greatest scientists in India, and we had a single vision: to make our country self-reliant in space technology. Our team worked on India's first satellite launch vehicle, SLV-3, which successfully placed the Rohini satellite in orbit. It was a proud moment, but behind that success were years of failures, struggles, and learning. Every failure taught us something new. I learned that failure is never the end. It is a teacher that shows us the right path. I always believed that science and spirituality go hand in hand. While working on complex scientific problems, I often turned to the wisdom of ancient texts, poetry, and philosophy. I read the Bhagavad Gita, the Quran, and the Bible, finding deep meaning in all of them. They taught me that knowledge is limitless and that the universe operates on the principles of harmony and balance. One of the greatest lessons I learned in life was about leadership and teamwork. When I was leading the missile program, I saw that a leader must be the first to take responsibility for failures and the last to take credit for success. During the Agni missile project, we faced many setbacks. There were times when we thought we had lost, but we never gave up. I saw how a team, united by a dream, could achieve the impossible. When Agni was finally launched successfully, it was a victory, not just for us but for India. People started calling me the Missile Man of India, but I always believed that the success belonged to my team, to the dreamers who never stopped working. I have always believed that life is not just about existing, it is about making a meaningful impact. Every person is born with the ability to do something unique, something valuable. The question is, how do we find that purpose? Many people spend their lives chasing success, but they do not understand what true success means. Is success about having a big house, a luxury car, or a powerful job? No. Real success is about adding value to the world, about growing as a human being, and about making others' lives better. I always told young people, success is when your signature becomes an autograph. What does this mean? When you start your journey, you sign your name on ordinary documents, applications, and forms. But when you achieve something great, when your work inspires others, your name is no longer just a signature. It becomes an autograph that people ask for. This transformation does not happen by chance. It happens when you dedicate yourself to your work with honesty, passion, and persistence. I have also said, your best teacher is your last mistake. Many people fear failure, but I see failure as the greatest teacher. When we succeed, we celebrate, but we do not always learn much. But when we fail, we analyze, we reflect, and we grow. Every mistake teaches us something new. The only real failure is when you stop trying. If you learn from your mistakes, you will always be moving forward. I have always been deeply connected to my nation, India. I dreamed of an India that is strong, self-reliant, and full of opportunities for every citizen. I often said, let us sacrifice our today so that our children can have a better tomorrow. This means that true progress requires hard work and sacrifice. If we only think about our own comfort, we will never create a better future for the next generation. Every great nation is built on the efforts of people who work not just for themselves, but for their country and for the generations to come. One of my greatest dreams was to see India as a developed nation. A country is not truly developed when it has only tall buildings and advanced technology. A country is developed when every child gets an education, when every person has dignity, when no one sleeps hungry, and when every citizen has an equal opportunity to succeed. For this to happen, We must work together as one nation with one vision. I believed in a simple principle. We are all born with a divine fire in us. Our efforts should be to give wings to this fire and fill the world with the glow of its goodness. This means that every person has a unique spark inside them, a passion, a gift, a purpose. But that fire will not burn brightly unless we nurture it. We must work hard, stay motivated, and keep our vision clear. The world can become better only when people use their inner fire not for selfish goals, but for the good of humanity. Love to me was not just about relationships between two people. Love is much greater than that. Love is the force that connects all of us. Love is when you care for others, when you want to help without expecting anything in return. I believe that love is the foundation of a peaceful world. When we act with love, we remove hatred, jealousy, and selfishness from our hearts. I once said, "Don't take rest after your first victory, because if you fail in the second, more lips are waiting to say that your first victory was just luck." Many people achieve something once and then stop working hard. They become comfortable, and that is where they go wrong. Success is not about winning once. It is about consistency, about continuously proving yourself, about never stopping the journey of growth. You must always keep moving forward, keep setting new goals, and keep challenging yourself. Happiness, I believe, is a result of living a life of purpose. Many people think happiness comes from comfort, but I have found that real happiness comes from doing something meaningful. That is why I always encourage people to think beyond themselves, to serve others, to contribute to society. Man needs difficulties in life because they are necessary to enjoy success. If life were always easy, success would have no value. It is the struggle, the pain, and the effort that make victory sweet. Challenges are not meant to break us, they are meant to shape us. Education was always close to my heart. I believed that education is not just about getting a job. It is about opening the mind, about building character, about learning how to think. That is why I said, learning gives creativity. Creativity leads to thinking. Thinking provides knowledge. Knowledge makes you great. Many people focus only on memorizing facts, but true education is about thinking, questioning, and imagining. When we encourage creativity in young minds, we build a future that is full of innovation and progress. I lived a simple life. I never cared for luxury, and I never chased wealth. I believed that true richness is in knowledge, in kindness, in the ability to inspire others. That is why I spent so much time with students. I saw the future of India in their eyes. I told them, all of us do not have equal talent, but all of us have an equal opportunity to develop our talents. You may not be born with extraordinary abilities, but you have the power to work hard and improve yourself. If you are willing to learn and grow, nothing can stop you from achieving greatness. Another lesson I learned in life was about humility. No matter how much you achieve, never think that you are above others. Always respect people, always be open to learning from them. Even a child can teach you something new. Excellence is a continuous process and not an accident. No one becomes excellent overnight. It takes years of practice, dedication, and improvement. If you want to be great, you must commit to continuous learning and self-discipline. One of the most important things I believed in was having a vision. A person without a vision is like a ship without a direction. That is why I said, great dreams of great dreamers are always transcended. If your dreams are truly great, they will go beyond just you. They will inspire generations. Your dream should not be small. It should be big enough to bring change to the world. In 2002, something unexpected happened. I was asked to become the President of India. I never thought of entering politics, but I saw it as another opportunity to serve my nation. As president, I traveled across the country meeting students, scientists, farmers, and leaders. I believed that the real strength of a country lies in its youth. Whenever I spoke to students, I told them to dream big, to have courage, and to never fear failure. Even after my presidency, I continued to meet young minds. I wrote books, shared my thoughts, and encouraged people to think beyond limitations. I always believed that success is not about power or money. It is about making a difference. A truly successful person is one who leaves behind a world that is better than the one they were born into. My life was simple, and I never desired wealth or luxury. I found happiness in books, in knowledge, in teaching, and in seeing the spark of curiosity in young minds. I believed in the power of dreams, in the strength of persistence, and in the beauty of humility. On July 27, 2015, I was doing what I loved most, teaching. I was delivering a lecture at the Indian Institute of Management, Shillong, when I collapsed. My journey in this world ended that day, but I knew that my dreams, my words, and my vision would live on in the hearts of millions. My message to you is simple. Never stop dreaming. Never stop working hard. Never stop learning. Life is short, but it can be meaningful if you dedicate it to something greater than yourself. Believe in yourself, believe in your dreams, and always strive to make the world a better place.